Hi, Patricia. Hello, everyone. Let me see, make sure that the sound is up on this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, sound should be good. So, how is everyone this evening? And did we have any topics or readings that you wanted to see done this evening? You know, I need to ask people. Oh, I'm glad you're good. I need to ask people, you look at my channel, and I think I'm one of the the least favorite tarot readers out there. I look at the other readers and they have 1,000 views for whatever reading they're putting out there. And you look at my channel and I have under 100. So, hi, namaste, Sachi. So, what am I doing wrong? What is wrong with my channel? Why is it all the other readers are so much more of interest to go watch? So so I need to ask your help to figure out what is going on and why my channel is so low in the ratings. Hi, Dan. Howdy. Because, I can't figure it out. Is it because they say they're psychic? Is it because they're channeling angels? Is it because they're channeling aliens? What is going on with it? I don't get it. Okay. Will she get him on tax fraud? That YouTube is doing it? Maybe. Well, what I get is, yeah, well, that's it. I am talking about real life, and the wisdom I give out comes from a 40-year spiritual journey. Okay. So I'm giving out, I want to give out the truth, whatever it is, rather than just feeding egos and giving them some fantasy thing. But I guess people want to have more entertainment rather than that. Okay. Maybe there's too many dark people. There are a few dark people out there. But let's get to the reading here. Okay. So we've got Trump. They're looking into his finances, of course. The challenge is to take him out of commission. At the center of it, we have other people that were having to testify with that. Above it, we have the action being taken. Below that, we have the government stepping in. In the past, the work's already been done, and it's coming up for the that have to do with the finance things. So I think, yes, they're going to get him with that. Okay. Maybe it's a mystical presentation. Well, that's it. Exactly. They say, I've got my guides. Okay. But when you get to the end of the journey, you have all the information the same as what they say they're getting from the guides. So why is it so much more interesting if you're a radio rather than you have direct knowledge? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Um, yeah, well, that's it. A lot of my channel is mostly older people and women. That's my channel. It's mostly older women that are watching my channel, not the younger people. And maybe that's what it is too. Okay. Um, all right, Sophia, I've already read on your stuff, okay? So I'm not going to read on that one because I just read something that was basically the same type of thing. Okay? Saying I know is less interesting and mystical than I'm told. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay? Yeah, well, that's what I don't get. You have people that are saying, and it's the same information that I'm giving out that comes when everything when everything deconstructs. Okay, it's the same thing. So I don't get why it's so much more important if you hear it from an alien or if you hear it from an angel than if you hear it from somebody else that's already done the journey. I don't get it. Will America have a downfall? America's going through a tough time. Okay, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Sophia, you keep asking open ended questions, and you've asked me at least 10 questions today. And I read on a numerous of your questions, okay? But I'm not just reading for you. You're not the only person here, okay? Will Russia invade Ukraine? Okay, let's look and see. Will Russia invade Ukraine? Well, he definitely wants to, okay? Okay, he definitely wants to. The challenge is this is something he's burdened with because we know he wants to bring it back to Russia. In the center of it is, does he have enough strength to do it? Above it, we still have things that are a bit unknown with it. Underneath of it, we have those that are trying to move this forward. In the past, he's been defensive, but it looks like, okay, things are coming that they're not wanting to see. So I think it feels like, he wants to invade, but we've got, I think NATO and things are going to, be strong enough that he's not going to be able to. Okay. I'm not answering that, Sophia. You might as well quit asking questions because your questions are what'll happen to the super wealthy in the future. Really? Really? That's, no, go ask somebody else, okay? Because I'm not interested in doing those type of readings. There's hope. Yeah, well, you just try to give what you can give, and I know a lot of people, what I look at today is some people want to live vicariously through somebody else. You have a lot of people that are on the road or they're building a cabin out into the woods and people want to watch them. They get a ton of viewers because they want to live vicariously through them. Okay. So I think that's part of it too. Will the addition of a Democrat named Joy Diaz change the governor race in Texas? Let's look at this. Okay. Hi, Marcia. Will she? Well, we have that she's strength. The challenge is, I think it's going to be difficult. She's coming in with, strength, but in the center of it, we have, the lies and the drama. I think coming from the Repugly Uglies, and they're attempting to bamboozle everything. So I think that they will go after her really hard, so it doesn't look so good for her. Let's see. Oh, I'm happy to share what I can. Okay. Will there come a time when social media is a thing of the past or mitigated in its influence? I think there is going to come a time where they're going to put some more laws into effect. But it might be a little while before that happens. Let's see. Long term, the challenge is, we're looking at the long term things with it. The challenge is to take action, and it's going to take somebody of strength that's willing to tackle this. So I think they're going to eventually put some stops or things on the social media because it's really gotten out of hand. Okay. Hi from Chile, Maine. Brr. You like that, Repugly Uglies? Hi, Laura Carlson. Okay. All right, will there be a World War III? We have to look at the actions being done. At the center of it, we have Russia stuff and what they're trying to get away with. So one we have to watch is Russia. Okay. Sophia, quit. Okay. Federal regulators are asking Tesla why they're letting people in the driver's seat of their car play games. Yeah, I mean, you can't, it's ridiculous that they have that autopilot thing. Now, how many times has that thing gone awry? I mean, I don't get why people would sit there and trust it. There's just not enough. The challenge are the deaths when it comes to the Tesla thing. This is new, something new that's come out. The challenge are the deaths. And, these people just aren't, they're not paying attention. Okay. So, what to say. They're not wanting to hear it, and they want to think that they've got something that nobody else has got. But you can't trust a car on autopilot. I know they had some trucks that they were putting on autopilot too, and I just think that's craziness. Okay. Um, is there any hope of getting the voting rights bill passed by the 2022 midterms? Okay. Okay, well, what we've done is we're facing some losses with that. The challenge is, to come to fullness again and the path forward. So I think it's something that we still have to fight for. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be fully ready by that time. Okay. You saw a person sleeping on a highway in a Tesla. Oh my God. Did I happen to see the Space Air Force news stripes for rank? No, I hadn't seen that. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay. Blessings. Will the Pentagon actually go through with a proposed booster mandate for all of the troops? I think so. If it has to do with the military, they're going to do what's best for the military. Okay. They're going to do what's best. And, when you're in the military, there is no, well, I don't think I'm going to take the shot. You line up in a line and they come with an air gun and it's boom, 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 boom. That's it. They give you what they're going to give you. Okay. Will David Perdue win governor of Georgia? Okay. Okay, well, it looks like Purdue, this is a kind of a karmic thing. The challenge is getting the truth out there, okay? And the end point, we need to be hard truth. So really, if they are going to get him out of there, they need to hit them with the hard truth, okay? So that's what I'm getting with that. You wish they'd use the air gun in regular hospitals and clinics? It's okay, but when I was getting my shots in the military, they moved it and I had a big slice across my arm. So, that happens. Okay. So I think the Purdue thing is still open, but we need to hit it with hard truth. Okay. We need to really put it out there. Yeah, unfortunately, if all of the Democrats don't get out there and stand up, then we're going to have trouble. Okay, like we had then in the 70s, kindergarten kids. Measles vaccine had thawed out, gave us grade school kids measles or chickenpox, big air gun, lots of crying, 5 to 6 years. Okay, in 1970, you had kindergarten kids, and I was in the military. Okay. Oh, yeah. A little difference there. Anyway, yeah. Oh, mercy. Okay. People on YouTube claim there are more people having Kundalini Awakenings than there used to be in the past. Are most of them real? Well, I think, a lot of them are having pranic surges. Um, but they can have awakenings. If you were doing meditation, a lot of meditation, some of these binaural beats and things, they have so many things going on now. Or if you have a real shock to your system, that can awaken Kundalini as well. Okay. Um, but a lot of them I see out there that are doing Kundalini yoga and this and that. It's really a misnomer. Okay, that's not really Kundalini journey. Okay, so I'm kind of hesitant to say there are a lot of Kundalini awakenings out there. Okay. Um, okay, let's see. The wall hangings behind me. Oh, those are ones that I had gotten when I went to India. I had them made up in Dharamsala and Darjeeling. Okay. So let's see. One of them is the Kala Chakra, and the other one is, let me look and see, the Buddhas, some of the Buddhas. Now I have a number of them, so you'll see probably I'll change them out in a while. I had gotten a lot of the tankas and stuff when I was in India. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been looking at the Kundalini Awakenings there, but if you come on my meditation thing, the energy connection, you'll see one of my students that's going through Kriyas. And as we're doing the meditation, you'll see him moving, but it's very fluid. It's not, these ideas of like a grand mal seizure. Yeah, no. Yeah. Your grandmother had a Swami next door as a kid. Okay. Now I have to say my last blowout with Kriyas when I went through the journey was basically almost throwing me around the room. Okay, but that was the last blowout of everything. Um, so I don't know. I'll have to take a look and see at what you're looking at that they're saying are Kundalini awakenings. I don't know. I see a lot of people with a lot of fantasy. Okay. Because if you're having a genuine Kundalini awakening, you're going to start seeing auras. So, it's going to be going 24/7. It's not like you have this quick thing and then it closes down and people think they can control it, etc. Then they're in Fantasyville. Okay. So, yeah. One of the videos linked in a video talked about some people think you can be born awakened. How does that work? Okay. Well, if you've already entered realization, yeah, you could be born awakened. If you're coming back in to do work, that's possible. Okay. And I think with some of the new kids coming in, that would be possible. Okay. Because we're going into higher levels of awareness. So, yeah, that's quite possible that they could come in awakened. Okay. Would think Georgia case against Trump's election tampering should be over. He should be well, yeah. Yeah. Will mail-in voting be a disaster? I don't think so. Hopefully they get rid of DeJoy in time for that, and they'll be able to move that forward. I think they should be able to have mail-in voting. I don't know why you have to go stand in a line forever to vote. That just doesn't make sense. Yeah, DeJoy's going to go pretty soon. They're getting, in place where they can get rid of him. He should never have been in that position to begin with, being that he has kind of he does something with transportation and stuff. So he shouldn't even be in there. Okay. Hope they can put back. Thank you, Laura. I do so appreciate that. Hope they put back all the sorting machines in boxes. Yeah, because, we're having more difficult times as it is with getting things shipped and parcels through and everything. So, who knows what they've done with the sorting machines, whether they've taken them all apart or what's going on with them. But yeah, hopefully they get those things done soon, because that's just craziness. Is it more about the funky voting machines? Why people are standing outside to vote? It's, just there's so many people who want to vote in the lines, and it takes time. Okay. Now, here, I was really fortunate when I moved here. I went in and got my voting thing and was able to go through very quickly. But some areas like Georgia, they're in line for hours and hours. It's just crazy. They need to have a better system for voting than that. And hopefully they start allowing more mail-in voting. There's no reason why they can't have that. Okay. Well, exactly. Why they made it illegal to get food and water. I mean, there is no low the Repugly Uglies will not stoop to. Absolutely horrible. Okay, strange. One of the videos about Siddha meeting Sai Baba, he describes Sai Baba as being 7'3", fairly attractive. When I heard that, my first thought was, sounds like Goliath from the Bible. Okay, well, I don't know what Sai Baba he's talking about, because I don't know of any Sai Baba that's 7'3". Okay, so yeah. Although when you're going through the journey, when you're doing the third eye stuff, and you can manifest just about anything. So possible. Okay, possible. So states will not let you mail in unless elderly or sick. It depends on the state. Okay, it depends on the state. Every state is different as what they allow for their mail-in voting. Okay. So it's a weird description of him going through a mountain, turning into an insect. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's really bizarre. Like I said, when you're going through that and you're doing third eye meditations, you're going through astral realms, and you can manufacture anything. And that's why I don't have my students do third eye meditations. This is why they stay in the heart center. Because the mind is creative, and you can create all sorts of realms and all sorts of experiences. Okay. And the thing is not to continue to create those kind of experiences, but to get beyond that to the divine is. Okay. Okay. We must sign the new Voters Act bill. It's outrageous to be so hard to vote. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Texas won't let you unless you're old or disabled. Yeah. Who's Sai Baba? Well, there have been a number of Sai Babas. Okay. There's Sai Baba of Shirdi, which was, I think Sai Baba Shirdi, wasn't he raised Muslim or something like that? But he was a genuine realized master. Then there was Sai Baba that just died not too long ago, which was a con artist and horrible. Okay. So there have been many named Sai Baba. Okay. So I think that was supposed to be the one who Siddha was talking about. Yeah. Well, I don't know either of them that would have been 7'3". Yeah, no. Okay. But Sai Baba of Shirdi, yeah, it's still purported that he will do miracles for people. But if he says something, you best be listening, because if you don't, you're going to have some problems in life. Okay. So take it from there. But yeah. Oh, mercy. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do so appreciate it, everyone. So, what other questions do we have this evening? Okay. I think it's supposed to be the one. Okay. Dr. Oz, Big Pharma will knock him out. Okay. What did Neem Karoli Baba mean when he said gurus have known about acid for a long time? Well, I think it's basically that same thing, that the mind is creative, okay? And you go through those types of journeys, okay? That's all, okay? The expansion, mind expansion, and all the different things. Like if if you've had acid, you're going to see visions and crazy things. Well, if you're doing the journey, you're going to have crazy things. You don't need to do acid, but you'll go through the same types of nonsense. Will the USPS consider stopping mail delivery on Saturdays soon? I don't think so, but let's look and see what I get with that. I don't think so. Magic mushrooms, some cultures use them. All of those things are manufactured illusions. That's all. But the thing is to go beyond the illusion. Okay. Okay. So we have things being tied up. In the center of it is justice, but we're looking for long-term. Is that long-term? No, we're looking for the best benefit. So I don't think so. I don't think they're going to stop the mail on Saturday. No, I don't see that. We need to have more delivery, not less delivery. If they stopped the mail on Saturdays, things would get even more backed up than they are now. And we need to get better delivery service, not worse. Will Trump give New York Attorney Tish James a deposition about Trump org? He's going to have to, but he's going to lie through his teeth. Okay. So, yeah. Is booming Harris? I think she's right up there, and she knows exactly what's going on. Harris is, she'll be ready to take over if she needs to. Okay, I'm sure she's privy to whatever's going on over there. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so I'm sure that she is, privy to whatever's there. Okay. Well, I see our person left that was asking all the crazy questions. I guess she wasn't getting enough attention now, so she's left. Oh my God. Some say Biden will not complete his term. He is up there in age, and anything can happen at that age. Okay. So, you just never know what's going to happen. Will he? Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen. Let me pull a card and see. At that age, he could have a stroke, he could have a heart attack, he could have a lot of things. We have things rapidly, something's rapidly going. There is a bit of a burden, so of energy. And a rest. He may have to step down. He may have to step down, or due to health issues, is what it's saying. Okay. If he does have to leave midterm, at least we have somebody. Exactly, we have somebody competent that can step in, and I'm sure he keeps her apprised of everything that's going on. Okay. So yeah, so many problems to deal with, overwhelmed. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got to clear up the stuff that 45 has left in place, as well as trying to get the country going forward. Okay. You think he'll be okay? Bob don't live till 98. Well, yeah, but everybody's different. We just don't know what all of his health is. Okay. So we hope that he can complete his whole term. But if he can't, we've got somebody in place that can. Okay. Thank you, Sachi. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, he's going to do the best he can for the country. Okay. That's like, at my age, I'm 71. I figure I'm living on borrowed time. I might live to 100, but you can't tell. At this age, you could have a stroke, you could have a heart attack, you could have anything happen. Okay. That's life. But, same thing. We just keep going and giving what we can give as we can give. That's all. So, yeah. Okay, people. There's some good news, but it's mixed. SCOTUS let Texas abortion law stand, but they're allowing challenges and lawsuits. Yeah, some of the methods of abortion it's just not okay. A bit too old, though. 45 was too old as well. Well, it just depends on their health and how is their mental cognition. Okay. Now, Biden is still pretty sharp, but 45, he's going around the bend. Okay. He's out there. Thank you so much, Lynn. I do appreciate it. And I will have that cup of coffee with that. Thank you. You know me, I'm a coffee drinker. So, yeah, Kamala is great. We're in good hands. Whether it's Biden or Kamala, we're in good hands. So they're going to do the best they can do to try to move this forward. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So what else do we have going here? What else do we have going, people? What's going on with Gates? That weenie. Gates is so bad. Well, we have, the things are still going forward as far as the women. They're getting ready to bring that up, and people are praying. Invocation, they're praying for him to go down, I think, down with the ship. So the things are still moving forward on Gates. It is going to come to trial. Okay. He's not getting out of it. But yeah, it's so miserable because things just take so long with the justice system. It's like slow as molasses in January. Whatever happened to speedy trial? Whatever happened to that? Now everything is just drug out and drug out and drug out. I've seen mules move quicker than what this is doing. We're supposed to be having like the racehorse, and instead we've got mules. It's not moving quickly. Okay. Will we actually see punishment from January 6th, or will it be? No, I think there's going to be consequences. There's going to be consequences. But again, all of this stuff is just like pulling teeth. It is taking so long. Yeah, exactly. The Republicans, so much craziness out there, conspiracy theories and drama, just craziness. Think GOP collective heads will explode the day a woman, an African American, becomes president. They're going to be spinning, that's for sure. I look forward to that day. Okay. Really look forward to that day. Oh my goodness. It would be a good thing. I'm hoping too. One thing that's been worried is about Deb, what's Deb Holland? And hopefully that we can get some things with the this new infrastructure bill, that they'll be able to do something on the reservations. Okay. So hopefully they're going to be able to get some infrastructure there. But being their sovereign nations, I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm hoping they'll be able to get roads. They'll be able to get, water, electricity. I mean, things most people take for granted. Really, they need to do that. Will lawyers for sexual abuse will they get a huge amount of money? Yeah, the lawyers get a lot of money. Okay, I don't care what case they're working on, they're getting a lot of money. Lawyers are, yeah. Will deaf take the House midterm? What do you mean deaf? Oh, Democrats. Okay. Well, deaf? Am I missing something here? Will Democrats take the House midterm? Will Democrats take the House midterm? Oh, let's hope so. It says moving to better waters. Okay. So I'm going to hazard a guess and say yes. Let's hope the cards are right and that they do take it. Okay. Oh, the internet. They need internet. They need more than internet. They need infrastructure. They need water. A lot of the people on the reservations have to go and get water and bring it into their homes. They don't even have water. Okay. So, yeah. I asked if they're going to get some help in the reservations. Doesn't look so great. Yeah, they live in horrible, horrible conditions. Via trucks. Yeah, and it's not even on the trucks. Some of the older women have to go get water and bring it back by themselves. I mean, it's just really difficult. Okay, was the mailman in Alabama who dumped over 400 packages directed by people to dump them as some kind of directive from DeJoy, or was he insane and wanted off work? Well, what I'm getting was, of course, we had the losses. The challenge was uh, moving forward, and there is the tower. So I think that I think he just wanted off work. Okay, I just think that it was his doing. It was his doing. Okay, because if it was a directive from DeJoy, there would be a lot more of that going on than just that one area. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to get out of work. Okay, had less to do. He had less to do with that. Yep. Just seems like a Lulu thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. Some of a lot of people think that every native community has casinos, and a lot of them didn't sell out. Like the Navajos did not sell out, and those on what is it, Pine Ridge, also did not sell out. So they have really, really, really difficult situations on the reservation. So hopefully, I think the government really needs to do something because they have broken so many treaties that they had made with the Native Americans. Okay. The authorities are sorting through the packages to get them to people. I hope so. I hope so. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, astronomers find out anything interesting about a new planet they discovered that's supposed to be 10 times the size of our Jupiter. Oh my goodness. Will they find out anything? Oh. Will they find out anything interesting? I think they're going to find out some things maybe that are going to be a little crazy. Okay. Lindsey Graham is quiet. Why is it so? Tower time. Okay. I think Lindsey Graham is out of the spotlight. And I think there's just been too many things floating around. The challenge is too many things. And I think it's maybe something to do with, I don't know why that would come up. Yeah, Lindsay disappeared some months ago, and I just don't think that he's relevant anymore. Okay. He's not relevant anymore. And I think he's not getting the help from Rebecca Mercer, something to do with Rebecca Mercer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he was all up on Trump, but now that Trump's not there, he doesn't have anybody to cling to. Yeah, I get the feeling like Lindsay is looking for a daddy figure. He's kind of, I don't know, why do I see him in a leather bar and he's going up to the guy with the big burly guy? Sorry. Oh my goodness. Yes, I actually said that. He always seems to be somebody that he has to have somebody that's large and in charge to hold on to give himself value. So now that he's gone, now that 45's gone, he's got nobody that he can cling to. Okay. So, yeah, he's kind of hiding out now. right, we need at least 13 on the SCOTUS now. Yeah. Where? Mr. Max, what are you doing over there? I hear Max over there digging. Maxwell. Okay, he's just being quiet. You Miss Lindsay dressed up like Shirley Temple. Oh my goodness. Oh, now that's a picture. Okay. You worked with the Yupik in the Bering Sea area for 2 years. Beautiful people. Well, that would have been interesting. Okay, that would have been interesting to work with them. Oh my goodness. Oh, do we have any more earth-shattering questions? Will we get more than 9 on SCOTUS? Let's pick a card. Pick a card. Will we get more than 9 on SCOTUS? More than 9 on SCOTUS. Victory. Looks like maybe that's going to happen. Okay. Maybe that's going to happen. Okay. Victory card. I love these cards. These are the actual ones from the 70s, and it is just so much different quality than they make now. I love my vintage cards. I have a couple of vintage decks. That one is the vintage, and this one is also I have in the vintage. They just have such a different feel. I like them. Will the 1400 for people on SSA go through? Okay, we have this compassion. We have trying to get it through. The challenge is the abuse, okay, railroading things. And it looks like it's going to be difficult, okay? Looks like they're going to try to put up a block for it, okay? Did I hear from Diane? Like I said, I've heard she's in there. She's had her operation. She should hopefully be released Sunday. Okay. She's doing well. She came through her operation fine. She's doing well. Even when she gets released, she may need a few days of recovery. Okay. So, but she is doing well. Okay. Yeah, I wish we had that money coming through from Social Security. But yeah, today's decision against our Constitution, which decision was that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What decision? Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm reading the cards wrong from the Social Security Administration. It would be nice to have that extra, but we'll see. Oh, the abortion one. Yeah, abortion. If men were the ones that had to have the children, I guarantee it would be a radical change with that. Okay. All they'd have to do is go through one pregnancy, and that would be the end of that. We would have a massive different outlook on it than what they're putting in there now. So, yeah. So don't forget tomorrow. Yep, exactly. If men were to have children. I agree. It would be a whole different thing. Okay. You think YouTube is doing that? Yeah. 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 You know what gets me is if you have a man that gets, that has to take care of the children, then everybody is like, oh, look at that guy. He's got a, well, men make more money than women. So why is it, if a guy's raising the children, that all of a sudden it's such a big deal? But yet women are left, with raising the children when the guys take off. And it's like, oh, well, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Men make more money than women do. They have more assets, they have more resources. And yet, if a guy, the woman leaves and the man is raising the children, then it's such a huge thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Thanks, Ronald. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So, crazy, crazy. Don't forget tomorrow, same time, same station, 4 o'clock, we will be having Hogarth. Yes, I will be with Hogarth tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And Lena Rodriguez will be there tomorrow as well, since Diane is still under the weather. Well, not really under the weather. She's recuperating from her operation. So, yeah, she will be back soon. Okay. Yeah, they don't expect it out of men. Problem is, women did that, they would have no one to be doing lewd things with. Yeah, well, it's kind of that way, isn't it? Yeah, I always like that double standard they got going there, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be changed with society. I mean, let's face it, we have a long way to go. And all we can do is continue to hang in there and do the best we can do and give the best we can do. And again, stick with your integrity, your morality, and continue going forward step by step. Okay. And I do so appreciate the people on my channel. Like I said, my channel is mainly older women, a few men. Thank you for the men that are here. I do appreciate you being here as well. Let's see. I think if women turned celibate outside of having kids, being gay would suddenly not be looked on so badly. Well, that's it. That's it. Women, unfortunately, they have lost their moral compass with things. Okay. They'll jump into bed with a man so they can hear that they're pretty or whatever it is because they have a low self esteem and they are not respecting themselves. And so, since they're not respecting themselves, they're not getting respect from men either. So, things need to change. That's the one thing about the 70s that was not great. The 60s and 70s, when they started having the sexual revolution, which women just started going out and free sex, I mean, it was just, they lost respect for themselves in the end. Men started losing respect for them. Okay. Having babies with athletes for security. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, people don't like, some people won't mince words. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not here to play to egos. And like I said, if you're looking for a good guru, you're not going to find it in the ones with huge followings, because they're out there to play the ego. They're just going to give the candy to ego. Okay. They're going to say what people want to hear them say. They're going to present like they want people to present. They're going to play a game. They're going to play a part. But that's not reality in the end. Sometimes you have to give the hard truth. You have to put it out there. Okay. And that's the way that is. So anyway, much love and light to everyone. Thank you for coming in. I do so appreciate it, and I'll see you online. Have a great evening, everyone. Okay.